Hi, I'm Zoe Vickers, the Director of Partner Presales at Planview Tasktop Hub. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to be demonstrating how IBM Engineering Integration Hub integrates IBM's Engineering Requirements Management Doors Next with Jira to improve the speed, velocity, and quality of your deliveries. Tasktop automates the flow of work across tools and between IT practitioners to eliminate duplicate data entry, human error, and administrative overhead. IBM Engineering Requirements Management Doors Next provides a scalable solution to optimize communication and collaboration among teams and stakeholders to maximize productivity and quality. It enables you to capture, trace, analyze, and manage changes to requirements while maintaining compliance to regulations and standards. With Doors Next, you can improve the management of project scope and cost through your organization and supply chain. In this demo, we'll see IBM Engineering Integration Hub reliably and seamlessly perform bidirectional synchronization between IBM Doors Next and Jira, eliminating friction and delays and normalizing the data as it flows through a model. We'll see how IBM Engineering Integration Hub automates artifact creation in IBM Doors Next based on activities in other tools like Jira, Jama, or Azure DevOps. We will see how IBM's Engineering Integration Hub automates traceability by inserting back references and links to twinned artifacts in other tools. And we'll also see the intuitive admin user interface where all the integrations are set up and administered. So in the demo I'm about to show you, we are going to take a look at an integration for a company building a mobile video streaming application. When a user creates a feature requirement in IBM Doors Next, IBM Engineering Integration Hub will flow the business requirement over to Jira as an epic. Once the team in Jira breaks that epic down into user stories, IBM Engineering Integration Hub will take those user stories and synchronize them back to the originating feature requirement in IBM Doors Next. As IBM Engineering Integration Hub synchronizes these items back and forth between tools, you will see updates such as progress, priority, and assignee flow between IBM Doors Next and Jira. So let's get started. To begin the demo, I am situated in my artifacts page in my IBM Doors Next project. What we are looking at currently are a few fields that I will use today to show bidirectional integration that IBM Engineering Integration Hub, or what I'll refer to as EI Hub, will be able to synchronize between Doors Next and Jira. The fields that I'm specifically talking about are status, priority, and also the IDs of where these items will be located over in Jira. The project I'm working in today is meant to be the work for a video streaming service app for mobile devices. The artifacts that I am managing in this specific project are feature requirements and user story requirements. I'm going to start by creating a feature requirement over here in Doors Next. As you can see from behind this, I had already created a few features and user stories that are surrounding this video streaming service. But here I'm going to create another one, and we'll call this one Login Portal for Mobile App. I could use the out-of-the-box description template that maybe your admin has created, or I can create my own. Here, I'll just copy and paste the specific description I'm looking at today, defining all the different functionality I want to add into this specific feature. From here, I'll push OK, and we'll make sure that this specific feature requirement has now been saved. Now that it's been saved and redirected us to this open item, we can see an overview of specifically what makes up this specific feature. We might see things such as maybe I want to copy in a description here, add it into my description field, or I can come down here, I can set my business priority to something such as must have. I can change my status maybe to under review, and I can even scroll down and choose which project I want this to go to in Jira. In this case, I'll assign it to my Project 1 team as well, where my initial team is going to be doing the work. Now, in order to kick off the integration, I want to make sure I push Save and Done. And this is going to be able to take me back into my list of all of my other items I've already created in Doors Next. Now, I can do two things. First, I can refresh this specific page, and I want to see two different fields already populated. The first is going to be this alternate ID field and our alternate URL. As we can see here, the integration has already occurred and synchronized over into Jira, and it has pulled in the artifact details from that tool. Likewise, let's go over into Jira, and we can see that IBM EI Hub has been able to work seamlessly in the background, and we can see the specific feature requirement that we created in Doors Next has now been synchronized as specifically an epic here into my Jira project. We're going to be able to see things such as the name that we set up. Also, we can see the ID of this specific feature requirement and where it sits in Doors Next. So we see that it matches up the ID 3174 with 3174, as well as a backlink to reference. Again, this is just going to provide your teams with the visibility and traceability they need to know exactly where these artifacts originated from. I could also go into my general tab. We can see things such as the description that was able to synchronize and also the priority. We can also see things such as the status, set as under review, is the same as the status that we set over in Doors Next. I want to start by creating a quick change over here in Jira to show how not only can artifacts synchronize one way, but updates can also flow bi-directionally between the two tools. So I'll start by changing the status of this epic to approved, and then go back over into my IBM project, refresh the page, and we will be able to see that the status has now been changed to approved from under review. Now, not only can we create artifacts in IBM and send them over into Jira, we can also start breaking down this specific epic maybe into user stories here in Jira. So we'll create a child issue, and in this case, I'll break this specific story around login portal. We'll say, as a user, I can create a username for my personal account. As I push create, we will be able to say not only has this artifact been created over here in Jira, but in a moment we'll be able to see how also bi-directionally it has not only been synchronized over into IBM, but it has also been able to maintain the relationship between the two tools. IBM EI Hub is able to do both bi-directional creations and updates, but it's also able to provide you the traceability you need between parent and child objects. We can see here that the integration has occurred, and I can refresh my specific view, and we can look here at the IBM location and know that this Jira issue has already synchronized into Doors Next. So as I come back into my Doors Next project, I can again refresh my page, and we'll be able to see that username that I just created has been synchronized over. And as I drill into it, we're going to be able to see again the name that I provided. We can see things such as the draft status and specifically the priority. And I can also come down and I can see the links, and I can see specifically that this is a child of the originating feature requirement. From here, if we just want to look at some last minute changes, how we can modify items, I can come in, I could change my priority maybe to just a medium level, and we could also go down and change my status to again under review, and we can save. To finish off the story, we'll just for the last time come into Jira, reload our page. And as we come in, we can look at our general descriptions. We can see the priority has been changed to minor as that related to medium, so it's no longer that high priority. And we can also see that my status is in an open state. While today's example may have seemed simple, it was just to give you a glimpse into the value that IBM's EI Hub can provide to your organization. EI Hub can integrate with out-of-the-box custom artifacts and fields in both Doors Next and Jira. This allows your teams to build the integrations needed to accelerate your delivery speed. In summary, business and IT professionals across these two tools collaborated with each other seamlessly, never having to leave their tool of choice, never having to copy and paste information, and never having to exchange information over email. This integration was brought to life through IBM Engineering Integration Hub's clear and intuitive administration UI. one place from which to roll all your integrations. You can configure precisely what flows and how it flows with maximum reuse thanks to models. And you can easily monitor the activity of your integrations and view metrics on just how much manual effort you are saving your organization. If you like what you saw and would like to learn more, contact us for a demo or evaluation at www.tasktop.com/contact-us.